The prestigious courts of Wimbledon have always represented far more than the pinnacle of international tennis. For decades, this historic British tournament has served as an elite cultural stage, an annual convergence of athletic excellence, high society, and the absolute peak of summer fashion. As the world eyes the immaculate green grass of the All England Lawn Tennis and Croquet Club, the stands naturally become a theatre of unspoken social codes, carefully curated public appearances, and deep-seated traditions. Every summer, a highly exclusive circle of spectators commands just as much attention as the athletes competing on the historic courts. Among this elite group, the members of the extended British royal family and their closest relatives occupy a uniquely powerful position in the public eye. Their presence transforms a standard sporting event into a masterclass in public relations, institutional continuity, and effortless elegance. Every subtle movement, every choice of seating, and most importantly, every single garment selected for these public outings is analysed under a global microscope. This intense scrutiny is not merely a product of modern celebrity culture, but rather a continuation of a long-standing British tradition where the attire of the aristocracy serves as a powerful visual language, telegraphing status, mood, and subtle connections to the public. To understand the true impact of these appearances, one must look closely at the complex relationship between the British public, the global media, and the figures who navigate this highly visible world. The atmosphere surrounding the tournament is charged with anticipation, not just for the historic matches, but for the rare glimpses into the lives of individuals who define contemporary British style. This fascination cuts across demographics, drawing in sports enthusiasts, fashion historians, and millions of ordinary observers worldwide who seek to decode the hidden messages behind the public facades. Before we dive deeper into the remarkable details of this summer spectacular and uncover the hidden mechanics behind these high society appearances, take a brief moment to subscribe to our channel and turn on all notifications, ensuring you never miss an exclusive deep dive into the fascinating worlds of global style, elite traditions, and media analysis. The phenomenon of the Wimbledon Fashion Showcase relies heavily on an unspoken agreement between the observers and the observed, creating a dynamic where a single afternoon appearance can influence global retail markets and dominate international headlines for weeks. This summer, the intense public interest reached a new crescendo as observers noted the arrival of key figures whose familial ties to the crown instantly elevate their cultural significance. The lineage of style within these prominent circles is well documented, yet every fresh appearance manages to catch the public by surprise, offering a blend of classic sophistication and surprisingly accessible modern trends. This careful balancing act is essential for maintaining a sense of relatability while preserving the necessary aura of traditional prestige that defines the British upper classes. As the afternoon sun illuminated the historic grounds, the arrival of a particularly prominent guest sent a wave of excitement through the assembled photographers and spectators alike. This individual, deeply connected to the heart of the contemporary British monarchy, has spent years mastering the art of the flawless public appearance, navigating the intense media landscape with a grace that mirrors the highest standards of the institutional family. The public fascination with this specific circle is rooted in a desire to understand the intersection of private life and public duty, a boundary that becomes beautifully blurred amidst the excitement of a world-class sporting tournament. Every detail of the unfolding day seemed to contribute to a larger narrative of summer elegance, setting the stage for an in-depth examination of how modern style icons influence global culture while remaining anchored in timeless British traditions. The crowd watched intently as the familiar figures took their places in the exclusive seating areas, their effortless poise signaling the beginning of yet another memorable chapter in the rich history of tournament style. The media coverage began to intensify almost immediately, with style commentators and cultural critics passing every visual element for deeper meaning, searching for clues about upcoming seasonal trends and the subtle evolution of high society dress codes. This collective focus creates a unique feedback loop, where the choices made by a few select individuals instantly reverberate through the entire global fashion industry, demonstrating the enduring power of classic British style on the world stage. The intense focus of the international press corps shifted dramatically toward the exclusive seating enclosures as Pippa Middleton made her highly anticipated entrance at the Wimbledon Championships on Monday. Walking with the confident grace that has become her absolute trademark since she first captured global attention over a decade ago, she instantly became the focal point of the afternoon. Her arrival was a masterclass in summer sophistication, a seamless blend of high-end accessories and a surprisingly accessible centerpiece that sent immediate shockwaves through the fashion industry. Navigating the manicured pathways of the All England Club, she chose to pair her look with striking, oversized sunglasses that lent an air of classic Hollywood glamour to her ensemble, perfectly shielding her eyes from the bright summer sun while maintaining an enigmatic presence. She completed the look with crisp, pristine white heels that elevated her silhouette and mirrored the strict, traditional white dress code enforced upon the athletes competing on the grass courts below. However, it was her choice of attire that truly captivated onlookers and style analysts alike. She wore a beautifully tailored, floral Naira dress from the widely popular fashion brand Reformation. The garment, featuring a delicate and vibrant red floral print over a lightweight fabric, featured a classic V-neck design and a flowing maxi-length silhouette that captured the gentle summer breeze as she moved. The immediate impact of this appearance was felt far beyond the confines of the tournament grounds, triggering an instantaneous frenzy across digital retail platforms. In the world of high society and royal adjacents, it is an exceedingly rare phenomenon to witness a style worn by Pippa Middleton or her sister, the Princess of Wales, remain accessible to the general public for more than a few fleeting minutes. The famous royal effect typically ensures that any garment photographed on the sisters sells out globally, within moments of the images hitting the internet. Yet, in a surprising turn of events that added an extra layer of tension and excitement for fashion enthusiasts worldwide, this specific under $300 dress remained stubbornly in stock, available for purchase by ordinary consumers. Though commentators universally warned that this availability would be incredibly short-lived. The design itself represents a versatile triumph for the brand, as the red floral version chosen for this high-profile outing is supplemented by 6 other distinct color options. These variations range from a classic understated brown polka dot pattern to a highly coveted limited edition ruby red variant, offering a wide palette for diverse stylistic preferences. Potential buyers, however, were quickly met with an important logistical detail that added to the urgency of the moment, as customer reviews and the brand's own official retail guidelines explicitly note that this particular V-neck maxi dress tends to run on the larger side. Consequently, the company strongly recommends that individuals who find themselves between standard sizes should intentionally size down to ensure a flawless, flattering fit that matches the tailored look displayed at the tournament. This high-profile appearance comes at a time when Reformation is experiencing an unprecedented surge in cultural relevance, solidifying its status as an absolute powerhouse within the competitive landscape of modern apparel. While the brand has long held a secure position as a foundational staple in the wardrobes of Hollywood's elite, its performance throughout this specific summer season has evolved into an astonishing hot streak of celebrity endorsements and high-visibility public moments. The momentum has been building steadily across different sectors of the entertainment industry, moving from the music charts to independent cinema and social media feeds. For instance, the wildly popular chart-topping musical artist Tate McRae recently sent her millions of followers into a frenzy when she featured the brand's sleek Jessie thong sandal in a casual, intimate Instagram story, demonstrating the label's strong appeal to the younger generation of style trendsetters. Simultaneously, acclaimed director and actress Olivia Wilde has been frequently spotted by paparazzi stepping out in the brand's elegant Annie-ruched loafers during her highly publicized promotional tour for her anticipated new cinematic project titled The Invite. This continuous stream of high-profile sightings underscores a broader cultural shift where the boundaries between casual street style, red carpet promotions, and elite sporting events are becoming increasingly fluid, with a single brand managing to capture the zeitgeist across multiple distinct arenas. The widespread appeal of the label is further demonstrated by its adoption among prominent television personalities and lifestyle influencers who shape daily consumer habits. Madison LaCroix, celebrated for her distinct personal style, has also shown a strong partiality to the brand's signature warm-weather garments, having recently selected a timeless, polka-dotted iteration of the Sabine linen dress for a highly circulated social media snapshot that garnered widespread praise from her dedicated audience. This cumulative visibility has elevated the brand far beyond its original niche, transforming it into a definitive cultural marker of contemporary summer fashion. The tension surrounding these styles is inherently tied to the brand's unique operational philosophy, which intentionally limits production runs to maintain an aura of exclusivity and minimize environmental impact. Because the company frequently phases out specific designs, colorways, and patterns at the conclusion of each seasonal cycle, fashion experts emphasize that the present moment represents the absolute prime time for consumers to act if they happen to spy a piece they love. The realization that these garments may disappear from production forever creates a powerful sense of urgency that mirrors the fast-paced excitement of the Wimbledon matches themselves, transforming the act of summer shopping into a thrilling race against time and shifting seasonal collections. The emerging status of the Reformation brand as the definitive quintessential choice for high-profile tennis events marks a fascinating evolution in the grand intersection of international sports, celebrity culture, and contemporary fashion. This phenomenon is not isolated to the historic lawns of southwest London, but rather reflects a broader, highly coordinated shift in how modern-style icons choose to present themselves at major athletic tournaments around the globe. To fully understand the gravity of Pippa Middleton's appearance at the tournament, one must trace the trend back to other monumental sporting moments that have defined recent fashion history. Most notably, the global fashion consciousness was fundamentally altered during the previous year's United States Open Tennis Championships, an event where music industry royalty and athletic excellence collided in spectacular fashion. It was there that international pop icon Taylor Swift famously made waves across the media landscape while attending the high-stakes matches alongside her partner, the celebrated American football star Travis Kelce. For that immensely publicized outing, Swift chose a striking checkered dress designed by the very same label, instantly validating the brand's unique ability to blend casual comfort with an undeniably sharp, photogenic aesthetic that commands attention from every angle. The imagery of Swift and Kelsey in the stands, captured by hundreds of photographers and broadcast to millions of viewers worldwide, acted as a massive catalyst, establishing a new stylistic template for contemporary sports spectatorship. This specific moment demonstrated that the modern audience desires an aesthetic that is simultaneously elevated yet grounded in everyday wearability, a precise balance that the label has managed to master across its various collections. The strategic choice of these garments by figures of such immense cultural capital serves as a powerful testament to the brand's growing dominance, turning prestigious sports arenas into informal runways where the next major retail trends are established in real time. As this trend continues to gain momentum, the presence of these distinctive designs at premium tournaments underscores a profound transformation in consumer behavior, where the public actively seeks to replicate the effortless courtside elegance demonstrated by their favorite cultural figures. The enduring public fascination with Pippa Middleton, formerly known as Philippa Charlotte Matthews, requires an examination of her unique position within the fabric of contemporary British society and the global media ecosystem. Emerging into the international spotlight during the historic 2011 royal wedding of her sister, Catherine, to Prince William, she instantly captured the imagination of millions around the world with her effortless poise, natural elegance, and impeccable sense of style. Over the ensuing decade, she has successfully navigated the intense, often overwhelming scrutiny of the global press corps with remarkable grace, establishing herself not merely as a relative to the royal family, but as an influential cultural figure in her own right. Born into an entrepreneurial family and educated at prestigious institutions, she has consistently balanced her high society obligations with a variety of professional and philanthropic pursuits, including authoring books, contributing to prominent publications, and championing numerous charitable causes focused on public health and children's welfare. Her marriage to hedge fund manager and former racing driver James Matthews further solidified her standing within the highest echelons of British society, creating a family dynamic that is frequently observed at major cultural milestones. From elite weddings to premier sporting events like the annual championships at the All England Club. Her personal style has evolved over the years into a sophisticated masterclass in understated luxury, characterized by an ability to seamlessly combine structured, traditional tailoring with contemporary, accessible pieces that resonate deeply with the general public. This unique approach to fashion has allowed her to maintain a powerful sense of relatability while preserving the exclusive aura expected of an individual closely tied to the heart of the British institutional framework, ensuring that each of her public appearances becomes a highly anticipated event for style commentators worldwide. The complex process of translating these brief, high society public appearances into actionable insights for the global consumer market falls upon the shoulders of dedicated fashion journalists who meticulously analyze the intersection of celebrity influence and retail trends. The detailed reporting on this specific Wimbledon fashion phenomenon was brought to light by Hannah Southwick, the accomplished commerce associate editor for the widely read publication Page 6. Since joining the editorial team in 2020, Southwick has carved out a highly specialized niche within the competitive landscape of digital media, focusing her sharp analytical eye on uncovering affordable celebrity-worn styles and putting high-profile star brands to the ultimate test. Her journalistic methodology involves a rigorous, comprehensive approach that goes far beyond simple observation, as she frequently consults with leading industry, stylists, fashion insiders, and the celebrities themselves to secure first-hand product recommendations, accurate trend predictions, and deep insights into the mechanics of modern style. This professional dedication ensures that her writing provides readers with genuine substance, transforming standard lifestyle coverage into an authoritative guide for navigating the fast-paced world of contemporary fashion. Beyond her impactful and consistent contributions to Page 6, her insightful commentary and investigative commerce writing have been prominently featured in other major national publications, including the widely circulated USA Today and the historic Parade magazine. Through her extensive body of work, she has demonstrated an exceptional ability to capture the cultural zeitgeist, explaining the broader economic and social implications of why certain garments, like the under $300 floral maxi dress seen on the courts of London, possess the unique power to captivate public attention and drive global retail trends. Ultimately, the convergence of high-profile personalities, accessible luxury brands, and prestigious sporting institutions like Wimbledon illustrates a broader democratization of modern fashion that continues to reshape the global retail landscape. The reality that a prominent figure closely connected to the British royal family can step out in a dress that remains financially attainable for the average consumer represents a profound shift away from the entirely unattainable, highly exclusive haute couture eras of the past. This accessibility creates an immediate, powerful connection between the public and the figures they admire, turning the simple act of observing a tennis match into an interactive cultural experience where viewers can actively participate in the narrative by acquiring the very same styles displayed on television screens. The incredible speed with which these digital trends manifest, driven by the immediate analysis of expert journalists and the instant feedback of social media networks, ensures that the influence of these fashion choices will be felt for the remainder of the summer season and well into the future. As the tournament draws to its dramatic conclusion and the focus eventually shifts away from the manicured lawns of London, the enduring legacy of this specific fashion moment will remain etched in the minds of style enthusiasts and industry analysts as a perfect example of how classic elegance can be beautifully modernized for a global audience. The narrative of summer style is no longer dictated solely by enclosed design houses, but is instead written on the world stage, where athletics, tradition, and contemporary culture blend seamlessly to create a lasting visual legacy that continues to inspire, captivate, and unite millions of observers across the globe.